Okay, let's dive into this. The sheer amount of noise in our lives today. It's just constant, isn't it?
It really is. Almost relentless.
So the big questions we're tackling are, why is silence so uncomfortable for so many of us? And like, where did the quiet go?
Exactly. And that's our mission for this deep dive, really, to unpack this lack of silence, understand why it matters for you, the listener, and maybe find ways to reclaim some of it.
For focus, right. And maybe some healing too.
Definitely for focus, for calm, for just reconnecting.
And it's important to say it's not just like audible noise, cars, construction,
Oh,
whatever.
absolutely not. It's the information overload, the endless notifications, the background stress of it all. That counts as noise too, right? That mental clutter.
That's a huge part of it. It's this
Yeah.
constant stimulation. And, it's counterintuitive, but silence isn't really emptiness.
What do you mean?
It's more like mental space, room for your brain to actually process things, think. It's potential, not a void. Okay. But there's this societal thing, isn't there? This pressure not to pause.
Oh, for sure. Busyness is like a badge of honor.
Yeah. And sitting quietly can feel, I don't know, awkward, like you're doing something wrong or being unproductive.
You've hit on a key point there. We're sort of conditioned to think activity equals value.
Hmm.
But the science actually tells a different story.
About silence?
Yes, about silence.
Yeah.
The benefits are surprisingly concrete. We're talking better memory, genuinely lower stress levels,
Fewer stress, I get. But memory.
and creativity, too. There was this fascinating study, I think it was in Brain Structure and Function back in 2013.
Okay.
It found that 2 hours of silence a day actually prompted new cell growth in the hippocampus.
Wait, the hippocampus, that's memory and learning, right?
That's the one. So quiet time was literally helping to build brain structures related to memory.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty compelling. So if it's that good for us, why the avoidance? Why do we, crank up the podcast the second we're alone?
Well, often, when the outside noise stops, the inside noise starts.
Your own long thoughts.
Exactly. Thoughts, feelings, maybe stuff you've been kind of pushing down because you're too busy. Silence forces a bit of a confrontation with yourself.
A moment of unfiltered self-reflection, which can be intense.
It can be. It's like avoiding looking in a mirror, maybe. You avoid silence. You avoid seeing what's really going on inside.
That makes sense. That self-connection is important, though.
Fundamental. It's how we process, how we understand ourselves. So maybe ask yourself, you listening now, when did you last really sit in silence? What came up?
And finding that silence, it feels like a luxury item these days, especially in cities.
It can feel that way, like you need a noise-canceling headphones or a trip to the wilderness. It's almost been like commodified.
Right. But it doesn't have to be that extreme, does it?
No, not at all. We can broaden the definition. Silence can also be found in slower, mindful moments woven into the day.
Like what? Give us some practical examples.
Okay, maybe just taking a walk without your phone or headphones. Just looking around, noticing things.
Okay, simple.
Or even just, taking 60 seconds, just 1 minute, to focus only on your breathing. Several times a day, maybe. Little pockets of quiet.
Right, finding the gaps. So what are some actionable steps? If someone listening wants to try this, where do they start?
Start small. Definitely. Don't try for hours right away. Maybe turn off phone notifications for 1 solid hour every day. See how that feels?
Okay, manageable.
Or try a weekly silent walk. No music, no podcast, just you and your surroundings. And maybe try 2 minutes of just mindful breathing right before you sleep. It sounds tiny, but it adds up.
It's shifting the focus, isn't it? Silence isn't just no sound, it's the presence of awareness. What you notice when the noise fades.
You got it. It's about what you can hear internally and externally when you allow the space for it.
Okay, so a final thought to leave people with.
Yeah, maybe just this. What does silence actually mean to you right now after hearing this? Is it something you feel you can sit with, or does it still feel a little scary?
Something to think about. Because ultimately, reclaiming that silence, even in small ways, seems like it's about reclaiming a space to just breathe, to feel, to actually be.
Well said. It's essential space.